Hi, thanks for checking out the new Gem series plugins. I'm going to take a look at dopamine right now. Dopamine is based on a technique and a process at the same time. Early forms of noise reduction for tape involve taking a signal, manipulating it, a lot of times by adding brightness to it to encode the tape. And then on the other end, you would have something that would decode the tape, take off that extra high end, and then hopefully take off the hiss as well. What engineers started to do at one point is they realized that this brightness is actually a really cool effect to use on certain things, like for vocals, background vocals, and things like that. So they would just use the encode process in parallel with the vocal. So what our friends at Overloud here have done is they've taken this concept and they've put it into a plugin. As you can see, we have three controls here. We have dry, which is your dry signal. We have wet, which is this brighter tone. And then we also have a compression component as well. Let's give it a listen on a vocal. I'm going to solo up the vocal.
I can give you, I'm leaving it up to you, you know that I can't care at all.
Now let's listen to it again against the track, and you'll be able to really hear the contrast.
Said she's moving to Hollywood and hiding from everyone she knows. Salt Lake City's the only place that feels like home anymore. Not alone. I'll try and talk to you. I'm giving it all to you. I know I can give you.
So as you can hear, it definitely adds a bit of presence and a little top end to the signal. I'm going to manipulate it a little bit more, make it sound even a little bit more drastic. Check this out.
Said she's moving to Hollywood and hiding from everyone she knows. Salt Lake City's the only place that feels like home anymore. Not alone. I'll try and talk to you. I'm giving it all to you. I know I can give you.
It's a cool effect. It keeps the vocal right out front, which is, for mixing most records, that's what you want to be doing. The 361 also has another mode here, and it's called noise stressor, which is based on another popular technique to do this. Let's hear a little bit of the noise stressor.
Said she's moving to Hollywood and hiding from everyone she knows. Salt Lake City's the only place that feels like home anymore. Not alone. I'll try.
Let's switch back and forth between the two and give you an idea of what the differences are.
Said she's moving to Hollywood and hiding from everyone she knows. Salt Lake City's the only place that feels like home anymore. Not alone. I'll try and talk to you.
Two very useful effects here. We also have the 180 version, which is based on it's a similar technique, just a different manufacturer that developed it. We have a wet and dry here only, and let's give that a listen on the vocal as well. I'm going to solo it up.
Said she's moving to Hollywood and hiding from everyone she knows. Salt Lake City's the only place that feels like home anymore. Not alone. I'll try and talk to you.
One cool thing to notice about this, these guys really thought about switching back and forth. So check out where the dry and the wet are, and as we switch back and forth between them, it keeps our settings. So we can easily switch back and forth and check out all three of our options for processing. So I thought that was a really cool idea. I found a cool use for this on a snare drum as well. You almost get the illusion of having more bottom snare mic on the track when there isn't one there, or if there isn't one there. So let's check this out for a second. Okay, and here it is in. So there it is, pretty quick fix to possibly a problem snare. Check it out in the track. So we get a nice amount of brightness and we get extra length from the compressor as well. I really like this thing on background vocals as well. Let's pop it on a background vocal track and you can hear that. This one I'm going to make pretty extreme right off the bat. Okay, here it is bypassed.
I'm leaving it up to you, you know. I'm leaving it up to you, you know.
So in the track it sounds like this. I'm going to mute the lead vocal so we can just concentrate on the backgrounds for the moment. So here it is bypassed.
I'm giving it all to you, I know.
And here it is in the track.
I'm giving it all to you, I know. I'm leaving it up to you, you know.
You'll probably notice that it gives the illusion of it being wider as well when we add the processing, which can be a real help when you're doing the mix. So it's a pretty versatile tool. Check it out if you get a chance. Thanks.